Go ahead, put it on real tight. Hope you brought your best tonight. They say they got the fireworks, yeah, they say they got the show. Here around the chutes, you're the best, so let's go.
This is Texas Toast. I'm your host, Miss Helen. Kick back and enjoy as we toast the best from Texas. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the party. Welcome to Texas on Tap with Miss Helen, along with producer Kyle. Hello to you. Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you. It is definitely a party weekend of all weekends. Today's my birthday.
I know. Happy birthday to you. You deserve to have a very good birthday.
Yep,
Hopefully,
happen to get the weekend off.
Good. That's what I was going to ask. So you're going to be able to take a break and enjoy your birthday.
Yeah, just gonna go. We got a little Airbnb out in the hill country, and we're just gonna go chill for a couple days. So
good deal.
That'd be nice.
That's like I always say, that one day only rolls around once a year. So make it your day and enjoy it. Everybody, when you have your birthday.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's kick this thing off. You want to go, or you want me to start?
You go ahead.
Alrighty, I will start this week. Cool. So one song that I wanted to talk about for sure. I'm a little late on the streaming release for this one, but Dallas Burrow, he's a previous guest. Super unique guy. He's got a crazy story, and he's just one hell of a storyteller in his songs.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a new album coming out this summer, and he released his first single from the record. The song's called Out My Window, and it's featuring Taylor Ray. And the full-length album is going to be called Blood Brothers. Like I said, he's just got such a unique style. Like, he's got all these cool horns and stuff, and the production's kind of like spooky and just cool and unique. And he's kind of cultivating a really cool scene in Texas too, with the songwriters at his venue Redbird and New Braunfels. Yes. Dallas is also like staying super busy on the road. He's playing with like Charlie Crockett. Obviously he's written with Charlie a lot, and he just played Luck Reunion with Willie Nelson like last weekend. So it seems like he's going to be hitting it really hard this year, obviously, with this big release he's got planned. So keep an eye on Dallas. And
there was one line in that song that I liked. Send down them angels and tell them to pick up the pace.
Yeah,
I love that line.
Yeah,
I love the song.
He's a lyricist through and through. It's real cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then next up, I want to talk about our guest who's coming on the show this coming Tuesday, Grant Gilbert. He's putting out a new song today to streaming. It's called "Take Me Out to the Bar," and as you can tell, just by the name of the tune, it's a draw from one of history's probably most recognizable melodies, dun da 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 da. But it's really cool. It's like a nice drinking song, and he gets into the full story of that tune in the podcast on Tuesday. So tune into that, and you'll hear the song, and you'll hear him talk all about it. So Take Me Out to the Bar, Grant Gilbert. And then kicking the tap room doors open, our buddy Jake Bush. I smell another number one that coming down the pipe. This one's called Putting Country Back in Country. Yet another banger from Jake Bush. He's on a roll. It seems like he's an unstoppable force these days. Jake wrote this song with Jesse Robb Jr., I believe, earlier this year or maybe late last year. Jake's just got this like crazy good way of painting a picture in his songs. Like it's like you can imagine the music video just listening to all the songs. Mm-hmm. The way he uses words very descriptively and stuff, and that kind of sets him apart. And obviously his production's top notch. And then him paired with Jesse Robb, that's a songwriter duo of yeah.
I love the lyrics in the song, and I just love how smooth. It's like his voice is just like butter. Yeah. It's just so nice and smooth. It's a good song. Good one.
Yeah, absolutely. What you got for us this week?
So we're going to go ahead and keep the tap room door open for our friend John Swatner. Brand new release just came out to radio. The name of the song is High. Brand new from John Swatner. Hi. And I love it because, he has Tiki Easy, Red Mexico, and High kind of goes right in with that kind of the reggae, kind of a good summer kind of grooving song. So congratulations to John on that one. I look for that one to do really good. So my other two picks, speaking of, while we're still in that kind of mode of summertime and beach, Cody Joe Hodges has knocked it out of the ballpark with Whole Lotta Nada. And basically, I mean, right away when you click on the song and you listen, you hear the beach and the seagulls. So you know where he's going with that. Just basically takes you to the beach. Don't worry about all the troubles. A whole lot of nada goes on at the beach, the umbrellas, the drinks, the watching the clouds. So I love it. I mean, it's like such, in my wheelhouse, beach song, summer song. So everybody check that one out. Cody Joe Hodges, whole lot of nada. So then I'm like checking my emails the other day, and a new song came out to radio from Cowboy Troy. It's
And
called Down the Line.
it's the
Okay.
same Cowboy Troy.
Yes, the same Cowboy Troy. He
Wow,
actually
that's
is
crazy.
the native of Victoria, but I think he grew up more in the Dallas area. But
Mm,
I mean, I remember when I Played Chicken with a Train came out from him.
yeah.
And of course, he's done so much. He has the hick hop and does so much with Big and Rich. But
Mhm.
this is kind of, he does have some regular, like traditional songs, that he has recorded, but we all know what he's known for, that fun stuff. He's such a fun guy. I
Yeah.
just love his charisma. I've always liked him. So, anyway, this one is kind of one of those where just pick your heart up, dust it off the floor, and keep moving on down the line. And I just like how smooth this song is and his voice on it. But yeah, Cowboy Troy, Down the Line. I'm excited for that.
It's super traditional. Like I saw the name and I was like, oh cool, Cowboy Troy. And then I listened to it and I was like, is this the same guy? Because I
I
mean,
know,
his
I
voice
know.
sounds great and it sounds somewhat in the same realm, but it's like totally traditional and like classic country. So it's cool to see him digging
Yeah,
into that.
he's something else.
Yeah,
Really
we got to
like
get him
him.
on the show.
Oh man, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking that. Come on, Cowboy Troy. I got
Let's
some
do it.
stories to tell. Anyway, okay, time now to go ahead and take a look at the charts and talk about our friends.
Yeah, talk about our friends at More Than Music Creations. We were actually just talking about a really cool game plan we've got in the works, which
Uh-huh.
is still a secret, unfortunately. But like we've been hinting at for the last couple of weeks, it's all unfolding here very soon. We've got all kinds of cool stuff in the works, especially with More Than Music Creations. So More Than Music Creations. Wow, that tongue twister.
Yeah.
They're a one of a kind jewelry company founded by Michael Kelton and his wife Michaela out of New Braunfels. Michael's the drummer for Pat Green currently, but he's played for many other people, and he's also
Mhm.
a solo singer-songwriter. Um, and essentially, what they're doing is they're making jewelry with guitar strings used by other artists in the scene, and then a portion of the profits go to Kids in a New Groove in Austin, which is a nonprofit that helps underprivileged kids or kids in the foster system with music mentorship, so they get to have somebody to hang out with and listen to music to, or listen to music with, or even learn how to play instruments. So it's all in the name of a good cause by great people. We love those guys, and if you love what we're doing, head over to morethanmusiccreations.com and support them for supporting us.
Yes, lots of exciting stuff coming up. And the thing that I think is so exciting is it's all about the music.
Right.
Even with the products, it's like I just love the whole thing going on.
Yeah.
The team work. Okay,
100%.
so taking a look at the Texas Regional Radio Report, and I want to mention, and big congratulations, because we have the updated report now, but you and I recorded last week a little bit early, and then it came out. And so excited for Bree Bagwell. Her
Oh
10th
yeah.
number one with Trenches was number one last week on the Texas Regional Radio Report. So we have to mention that, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what's coming up next.
Yeah,
for
we
her.
celebrated that one big time this past weekend.
I bet, as you should. So currently this week's Texas Regional Radio Report top 5. Number 5 is Flatland Cavalry with Mountain Song. Friday Beers, Drew Fish Band. Let's see. What did I say? Number 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Number 3, Damn This Heart of Mine, William Beckman. Keep Up with the Cowgirl, David Adam Burns is at number 2. And taking over the number 1 spot this week is a Randy Rogers Band in Fast Car. That's a look at the Texas Regional Radio Report chart.
Mm-hmm.
And coming up very soon, ladies and gentlemen, my slow internet will give me the Texas Country Music Chart for this week, because
Dum da 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 da.
it's a struggle. It's a
Dum
struggle.
da 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 dum.
Okay, number 5 this week on the Texas Country Music Chart is David Adam Burns with Keep Up with a Cowgirl. John Wolfe is at number 4 with Beers We Ain't Drank Yet. William Beckman is at number 3 with Damn This Heart of Mine. The Great Divide, Good Side, is at number 2, and the Randy Rogers Band Fast Car is at number 1. And I do want to mention that The Broken Spokes, Moved into a Bottle, is the song of the week this week on the Texas
Hey,
Country Music Chart. And looking
yeah.
at CD Extraction Texas chart for this week, number 5 is William Clark Green with Any More. Number 4 is The Great Divide with Good Side. David Adam Burns, Keep Up with a Cowgirl, is at number 3. He went from 5 to 3, so he's making some moves.
Nice.
Randy Rogers Band is at number 2 with Fast Car. And number 1 this week, as well as was number 1 last week, is Flatland Cavalry with Mountain Song. So that is, I would like to say, a quick look at the charts. But with the slow internet, it took a little bit longer than desired. But
It's
I
all
guess
good.
that's life these days. You got
Yeah.
to roll with it.
You got to roll with it. Speaking of rolling with it, I got a crazy story to tell you from last weekend. You ready?
I am so ready to hear a crazy, funny story.
Okay, I don't know how fun. I mean, looking back on it, it was kind of funny. Actually, in the moment, it was like um, insanely hilarious because there's no other way to respond. So we're coming home. We played Bree and then played a festival in Benson, Arizona, which is kind of just like just across the border from New Mexico and Arizona. And we're heading back to El Paso that night after the show to kind of get a jump on the drive home. And maybe 10, 15 miles down I-10 after we leave, there's like a huge wreck. It looks like I-10 shut down, and Google's showing us a reroute, like a little side road, right? So we go, get off, we see the side road. There's not really any cars over there, so that's a little weird at first. And then also it's a dirt road, and we're in a Sprinter with a trailer, right? So there was some deliberation that happened. A couple of guys didn't think it was a good idea. A couple of us did. And ultimately we decided to try it, just take our time. And if it was dangerous or unsafe, we would turn around and go back. Right. So we get a good ways down the road and it's fine. It's a small little windy dirt road, but nothing too bad. And then we get probably 3/4 of the way to what looks like it'd be our entrance back onto I-10, and we see a bunch of cars heading our way. So I'm like, oh, cool. We're definitely going to get through. There's traffic coming this way too. Ends up being there's an 18-wheeler, a semi that took this path and got stuck right at the exit. So we're blocked, and all these cars are, yeah. So all these cars are coming back, telling us, hey, you got to turn around. And obviously we're in a very long vehicle with a trailer, so turning around was not easy. We finally got turned around. As we're going back out, we're probably we think we're the last ones at least left in this little back road area. Everybody else had turned around and got out before us. So as we're heading back out, we see 2 cops hauling in. They kind of stop us. They're like, hey, what's going on? Did y'all see something? And we're like, well, no, we didn't make it. But, there a bunch of people said there's an 18-wheeler stuck. Ended up being 2 18-wheelers that tried to go down this path and got stuck. So we're going back. As we get to like the last kind of big turn to get back out to where we entered this back road. Sorry, super long story, hard to make short, but it's worth it. There's another 18-wheeler coming in, and he cuts this turn and falls off into the ditch and blocks our only exit out of this back road. So we're trapped
seriously.
We're trapped both ways on a dirt road in the middle of the dark in whatever, I think the town was called Dragoon, Arizona.
Oh dear Lord.
So ended up being us and 2 or 3 other cars that came after that were somehow still messing around on those back roads that ended up coming after us, and the 2 cops. So those cops had cleared up the wreck on I-10 and come over here to check on what was going on where we were at, and then ended up getting trapped in there with us. So the only 2 sheriffs in the county, us and 3 other families, got stuck in this little gravel dirt area for about 5 hours. Finally, they ended up they got a wrecker in, pulled the trailer, the butt end of this 18-wheeler over enough to where the normal sized cars could squeeze past. You look sick. You gonna throw up? But so the cops are like, all right, they pulled it. You guys it's gonna be a little sketchy, so y'all be careful. But you gotta let us go because we're the only cops in this whole place. So we're there. The 18-wheeler guy's just sitting in his truck, and we drive past, and he apologizes. And it's like, well, we all kind of did it, man, but yeah, it was kind of dumb. So anyways, we go, and on my first try to get past him, because it's basically the 18-wheeler and then like a ditch with trees. And so I had to swing it as close to the ditch as I could to get around this truck bed, and I didn't go far enough. So I got stuck up against the 18-wheeler, like almost parallel, like inches next to it. So what we had to do was unhook the trailer, push it, all 6 of us or 5 of us, down the hill to get it away from the 18-wheeler again. And then I was able to get the Sprinter free, back it back up, hook it to the trailer, and then finally get out of there. So it was about a 6.5 hour middle of the night adventure. We were supposed to get to El Paso to our Airbnb around midnight or just before midnight, and we didn't end up getting there until about 6 a.m. So
Oh my goodness.
that
See,
was a
and that's,
great.
and once again, that is living proof. If everybody thinks it's so glamorous being in the
Oh
music
no.
business, hell no.
Oh no.
That is a story of a lifetime right
Yeah.
there. That will
I mean, we
always
had
be
we had a
remembered.
blast,
Did y'all have snacks and stuff?
Oh
Were
yeah,
y'all
we had
were
plenty of
y'all
gas. We had snacks. There was some, a couple. I was driving, so I didn't drink, but there were a couple beers in there, and we had our they catered Texas Roadhouse at that festival, so we had plenty of leftovers.
Thank goodness. Thank
The
goodness.
band had a little jam session and rehearsal inside and outside of the van. It was pretty productive and kind of fun.
Yeah.
And
And I bet you
we were
made
all
some
in good
friends along the
spirits.
way in your little group.
Yeah, there's some definitely unique folks sitting there that we talked to. Yeah, so it was, I don't know, experience I'll never forget, and hopefully I never have to experience again. But it was
See, and that's why
overall it was kind of a good time.
and that's why every time when I know y'all are heading out and you're going on this stuff, I say my prayers for y'all on the road to be safe. Mama Helen says prayers, and I think about y'all over the weekend. Let's see,
Yeah.
where are they going now? Not even ever thinking y'all would be trapped on a back road somewhere.
I mean, it's just funny because we were never unsafe, really. Like there was never a
Right.
time where we were at risk or the vehicle was unsafe or anything like that. We just got caught in this crazy once in a lifetime predicament, and we got out of it. So
Okay, thank
that's
goodness.
all good.
And you made the best of it,
Made the best
as
of
y'all
it. Yeah.
do. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be doing a little travel. Well, I will do got a little traveling this weekend. We'll be seeing everyone at the Texas Regional Radio Music Awards, and so yeah, it's looking forward to that. I'm
Yep.
looking, yeah, I've had quite a week myself. We're not even going to talk about my crazy week. But good
Yeah.
news is baseball is back. Astros opening day is March 30th. And then, that game that's going on while we're at Texas Live
Right.
with the Rangers, it's actually an exhibition game against the Kansas City Royals.
Oh, wow.
And it starts at 7. So
Oh, man, it's
the
going to
whole
be a
issue is the
madhouse.
parking thing. The whole issue is the parking thing. And then
Yeah.
the whole, we can send a bus to get you there, but we can't take you back, especially at the hotel where we're staying. That's right there. So
Yeah. We'll
I'm
figure
not
it out.
going to worry about it. I'm
We'll have
not
a
even
couple
going to
cars.
stress.
We'll have a good
Yeah.
time. Yeah. I'll be there
And
Monday morning.
And then even if we have to walk back, it's funny because Captain Ron, he's going to navigate this. Well, it's a 14-minute walk from Texas Live back to the Sheraton. I'm like, okay, why
That's not
me?
too bad. It's just
not
it's a
bad.
walk
I
through a
can
giant
handle
parking
it.
lot. Yeah.
I
Just
can
depend.
handle it.
You gotta maybe slow it down early or just monitor yourself. I mean maybe don't, and then the walk will be either more fun or less memorable.
I am monitoring. I am monitoring.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna see all the friends. There's
Mhm.
crazy performances all night, so I'm real excited to get there and kind of do our thing, and then get to relax and hang out and see everybody and catch up.
Yes, and yeah, watch out. All the performances are going to be good, and we'll see who the big mystery surprise guest is.
Yeah, I'm real eager to find that out. And I guess we'll probably just do, because we've got a whole cast of upcoming episodes, so we won't do a normal recap, I don't think, this week like we would normally. So maybe on Friday we'll do a good solid update of all the winners and stuff like that,
Yes.
and all of our shenanigans.
We will do it. All
Yep.
right.
Cool. So we've got
Well,
we've
go
got
ahead.
Grant. Oh, you're good. I was just gonna update him on what's going. We got Grant Gilbert coming up this coming Tuesday. And we just talked about
Yay.
his new song and all kinds of cool stuff from him. Then we've got like Broken Spokes. We've got Jarrett J. Reddick coming up, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So we're keeping it coming. And like we said, y'all just be patient with us. We've got like huge stuff in the works. I know that people say that all the time, but we're not lying. Like there's actually huge plans in the works. And it's just gonna make everything we're doing better and
Yes, making it better.
Yeah, it's just gonna be cooler. And thanks to all the support you guys have shown us over the last 2 years. Oh, I don't know if anybody saw this. Oh, I know some people did, but I guess last week was our 2-year anniversary, and we've got like 32K total downloads. So
yes, that
that's
was
a
exciting.
huge milestone. Super awesome. Just goes to show how much love and support everybody who listens has shown us. But we're gonna hit 100K this year.
Okay, yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay, well, I will get to see your smiling face coming up
Yeah.
on Monday. And happy birthday. Have a
Thank you.
wonderful weekend and enjoy it. And I'll see you Monday. And
Thank
cheers,
you so
everyone.
much.
With her
Cheers.
hairy tongue, she knew where I was from. As she left, I dared to say,